welcome back to my playthrough of Arkham Horror, Feast of Hemlock Vale. We are on the penultimate scenario, the prelude, day 3. We are going to do the Hemlock House. It looks spooky. Da-da-da-da. We have notes because, of course, we do. We always have notes. Shuffle the bedrooms and set one aside, then shuffle the remaining bedrooms and other locations together. What? Shuffle the bedrooms and set one aside. Yeet. Then shuffle the remaining bedrooms and other locations together. I'm assuming not the ones that are... We're gonna read the setup, shall we? Let's do that. Let's read the setup. Page 14. Scenario, Hemlock House. Check your campaign log. It is day 3, so we will skip to intro 3. Considering that what Brother William was prattling on about last night at the dance, yeah, maybe it is haunted. I don't know. Theo sighs as his truck pulls to a stop in front of the towering shingle-style manor. Dark clouds loom over its gambrel roof, its frame crooked and misshapen. Its attic truss is burnt almost to the frame, its outer wall exposed to the elements by extensive fire damage. Old Gideon says a lot of things about this place, but Old Gideon also believes in underwater kingdoms filled with fish people. Those are true. I've been there. I've seen it. Still, Theo shies, shaking his head. Maybe there is something to it all. I thought if there was an infestation, it was probably rats, you know? Maybe even some wild animals taking refuge from the woods. But Brother William looked downright terrified when he came back into town yesterday. Who knows? You asked Theo what Mr. Hemlock was doing here. Perhaps you can help figure out what's wrong with the place. Last I checked, he asked Miss Pork to repair the place and clear out whatever's hiding the walls. That was a couple of days ago. Miss Pork's still here, but after yesterday, I don't think Brother William's going to be venturing anywhere near this place until it's cleaned up. Miss Pork's dead, isn't she? You point the fire damage out to Theo, who gives a whistle in response. Yeah, that's new. I did hear some pretty close thunder during the storm last night. Wouldn't be surprised if that was from the lightning. No, it was from the frickin' monster attacks yesterday. Luckily, the rain must have put the fire out. You wonder if it was in fact fortune that kept the old manor standing, or something else entirely. As if in response to your ruminations, something slithers out of view from the exposed floor of the attic. You ask Theo if he saw that, but he only shrugs. Saw what? You don't plan on hanging up there, do you? Be careful, this place was decrepit even before the storm. He turns the ignition off and gets out of the truck, joining you under the awning of the manor's front porch. I'll come with, okay? I won't go all the way up there, but just in case something happens, I'll be here. Well, I appreciate that, Theo. You nod. Having seen firsthand the kinds of terrors that dwell in Hemlock Isle, you know better than to assume the house's other inhabitants to be mere rats or raccoons. It might be nice having Theo and his truck on hand for a swift exit. Taking a deep breath, you glance once more at the manor's crooked frame. There is something deeply unsettling about the arrangement of its windows and the slant of its roofs. Whatever grandeur this house may have had in its past life is gone. It is but a shell of its former self, and you suspect that the cause still dwells within the walls. Upon entering the house, you immediately climb its inner staircase to the attic, leaving Theo downstairs. Scarred by fire damage and partially exposed to the wind, the decrepit bedroom bears no trace of whatever creature you saw from below. With each of your steps, the old building groans precariously. You cannot help but wonder if it is in fact the rumbling of an empty stomach. Da-na-na-na. Proceed to set up. Why are there question marks? Gather that should be done. That should be done. Check your campaign log for the current day. Set Act 2. Okay. Check the campaign again. Set Act 2A against the house. Decide how to play. Okay, whatever. Whatever. If it is day 3. Remove agenda 2A. The house stirs from the game. Volume 2. Did it do that? No. Yes, it did. Gather all 13 locations, set the Saint Michelle location and one random copy of the bedroom location aside out of play. I guess that's this one we set aside. So this is by the Shapeless Cellar. Why does it have... whatever. They all have the same... They all have things on the side. Whatever. We will figure that out when we get there. Place the parlor, foyer, and dining room in a row exactly as shown. This is the floor 1. Parlor, foyer, dining room. Check. Shuffle each remaining location and place 6 of these locations into play. Okay. So we get... Really? We're going to shuffle this 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Top 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These 2 are not used. This one we set aside earlier is here. Okay, I figured it out. If it is day 3, each investigator begins play at the bedroom on the 4th floor. We're just skipping all the way ahead, aren't we? If it is day, gather each. If it's day 3, put Theo Peters into play at the foyer. He's there. Judith is also there. Day 2, yeah, okay. Remove the set, okay. Set the double-sided predatory house story card aside out of play. The story card is different scenario reference card on its other side and will interplay during the scenario. Set all 5 fire treacheries and all copies out of the walls aside. Shuffle. We are now ready to begin. This is going to be crazy. So, let us do the agenda. 1A. Eerie silence. Your first steps into the old manor come with a fetid odor and an intense feeling of being watched. The air is too still for an abandoned house. There is an unsettling lack of dust on the furniture and floors. If nobody has lived here for years, then why does it feel like everything has moved recently? Act 1A. Strange infestation. Clues cannot be discovered from locations with no investigators. As an action, if your location is unsealed and dormant, investigators at that location spend 2 clues as a group. Place 1 resource on it as a seal. Okay, at the end of the round, if a total of 7 locations are sealed and or in the victory display, advance. In the victory display before. Okay. And because we have the entire house, let's look through these. Our location is X. X is 1 more than the location's floor number, so the shroud is 5. After you place a seal in this location, draw 1 card to gain 2 resources. We have Shroud 4, 2 Shroud 4s. Move 1 clue on this location to the location directly below it. Limit once per turn. Okay, same as this one. A Shroud 3. When you discover the last clue, you find a secret passage. Choose any location and place 1 horror token on it as a secret passage. For the remainder of the scenario, each copy of library is connected to that location for secret passage and vice versa. The Parlor. Spend 1 clue, deal 2 damage to an enemy at a connecting location. You may test 4 book. If you succeed, deal 1 additional damage to that enemy. 2 Shroud. During your turn, move to a connecting location. Ow, felt good. It is also where we're going to resign from, more than likely. And Force, after you discover the last clue at this location, discard 1 card at random from your hand. And it's the only one with a victory 1. Everything else is victory 0. Okay, I guess we're ready to begin. So, I did all that. We're going to let Kohaku go first. We're going to add a bless. That's good, I don't forget. Then what we're going to do, because this is a Shroud 5, we are going to read the signs. So 8, we are currently up 3 to this test. That should be fine. Unless the tablet. -3. I did it. If you fail, heal 1 damage from the nearest enemy location. That's not a good sign, is it? So, we discover 2 clues, which is both of them. Is this an action? Action. Yes. It is dormant and it is unsealed, so we will spend 2 clues as a group to seal it. Put in a resource here. The master bedroom is sealed. So these things are going to come alive and eat us, aren't they? That was 1. Second action. No, that was 2. No, that was 1. What am I talking about? Read the signs as 1 action. Oh, yeah. 2 because of the thing. Duh. I'm learning. Last action, we're going to move out of the master bedroom. Your boy's turn. What does he have in this old book thing? An old keyring, a chainsaw, and a microscope. I think I've also been forgetting to reduce the first tool he plays each round by 1, which is me being dumb. So he's going to play the chainsaw. 1, 2, 3. For 1. Second action, he's going to fast out this thing. So now the chainsaw only takes up 1 slot. Nice. And, well, that's a fast. I didn't have to do that. Then we're going to move, stick together. And lastly, do I play the keyring or do I play a matchbox? It doesn't really matter. So we're going to play the keyring. That is not the keyring. That is the keyring. Okay. And that is done. No enemies yet. At least none that we can see. Upkeep. Perception. That's good. I'm trying to get clues. Another jury rig. That's pretty good. And Doom goes to 1 out of 2. I sure hope nothing bad happens soon. And encounters. Did I shuffle? I am going to redo that and shuffle just in case. Test 3. For each one you fail by, you must choose 1. We're currently up 1. What are the things? Take a damage, which can only be assigned to an asset you control. Take a horror. Discard 1 card at random from your hand. You know, none of these seem all that bad. We're just going to go 1 up. Let me get this closer. Current floor number, which is 3. So I lose by 2. I'll take a damage and a horror. God, I'm already so freaking damaged. I probably should have canceled that. He gets attached to an item asset you control without fungal rot. Treat its text box as blank. I think we're gonna stick it on the backpack. Because I don't want to mess up the chainsaw or the keyring just yet. Oh wait, can I seal this? After you place a seal in this location, draw 1 card or gain 2 resources. So Kohaku did that. He would have gained the 2 resources because he's kind of broke right now. Okay. Okay, we need more clues. We're going to let Kohaku go first. He is going to investigate. He is currently even. He's going to commit a perception to be up 2. First, he's going to put a blessing. Now he's going to do all that fun stuff. 0. He gets a clue. He gets a card draw. Prismatic. Okay, that's neat. We're going to play this prismatic. This cancels out 1 curse token, But it also adds a curse token, but it looks kind of fun. And last action, we're going to investigate. We get +2, but we have to add a curse. And we're up 2 again. Up 1. I mean, not up 1. We just get it. Yay! Doing good so far. Okay, so it's Wilson's turn. This is as a group, right? At that location, yes. So we're going to spin the clues as a group to seal this location for 1. Second action, you can remove it by 2. These are both frickin' force shrouds. Should he just go down? So we're at 2. We need 5 more. Unless we kill him. These are force shrouds are so annoying. Of course, they're supposed to be. If I get... He's going to move downstairs to the library for 1 action. Then he's going to investigate with old keyring, meaning he is up to this investigate. Got it. We're getting a lot of zeros. We lose this. And we're going to do it again. You may swap a tool asset in your play area for tool asset in your hand. I could... I wanted to do the old key ring. Well, I could put the matchbox out and just get another thing on this key ring. Yeah, we're going to do that. That's probably a good use. We get that. And we get the clue. And that is it. Still no enemies. Upkeep. Spectral. Oh, now we're getting all the attack spells. We could have used that yesterday for the longest night. Vicious Blow. Always good. And Doom. We advance. That's not spooky. Is this going to be an enemy? Take your bets now. Oh, it's not. At the sound of creaking wood, you spin to face the hall you came from. Everything looks as it was, and yet you cannot shake the feeling that things are subtly different. Letting out a held breath, you resume your investigation only to find the furniture in your room settling into place like children playing a game of musical chairs. A slimy tentacle retreats between a gap in the wood. The rumors regarding Hemlock House were only half right. There is something living within its walls, but it's something far worse than you could have imagined. Shuffle each copy of the set aside out of the walls and pull in treacheries into the encounter deck along with the discard pile. How many set aside shits are in here? Oh my lord. Out of the walls and pulled in. Out of the walls, pulled in. I have never seen so many set aside shits, including story assets and a frickin' chaos bag. Whatever. Done. Flip the unsealed dormant location nearest to the most investigators. Flip the unsealed location nearest to the most investigators. I guess that has to be the library. Oh, that's something. Okay, forced. When this enemy is revealed, each investigator at this location, each connecting location takes a horror. That's not good. That's not good at all. So, then find the set aside predatory house story card and resolve its text. Is that in here? Here it is. So, create a separate bag consisting of the following tokens. I assume that's what this thing is. Shuffled. This is a predation bag, and these are predation tokens. These are not chaos tokens. Then add the following tokens No changes made. So it should just have one. Yeah, one of each is in there. Some abilities will instruct investigators to make a predation test. A predation test may cause the house to come alive and prey on the investigators. To resolve a predation test, reveal a random token for the predation bag and resolve the effects for that token as indicated on the side of the card. Flip this card over and place it next to the scenario reference. Okay. Well, the scenario reference is down here, so I don't forget. Okay, that was Doom. Our next agenda is 2A, The House Stirs. It is no mere infestation of rats or woodland creatures that haunts the decrepit manor. Something vile lives in Hemlock House. It burrows through the floor, writhes within its walls, and watches you with invisible, hungry eyes. When the mythos phase ends, make a predation test. As a fast action, either place 2 of your clues on your location or remove a seal from it. Ready it and flip it over. Oh, I see what it means. Because now we can start bringing the fight to the enemy. We can still just seal them, which seems like the better alternative. But it is what it is. And then we draw encounters. It did shuffle, yeah. Otherworldly vision. The flavor text is backwards. That's nice. Test 3. This test gets +2 difficulty if there's a color enemy at your location. There's not. For each point you fail by, you must either take 1 horror or discard 1 card at random from your hand. We're currently up 1. Did we just be up 1? Up 1 is terrible, though. I'll commit a fallacy and we're going to be up 2. I'm just using the bless. What does that say? I am the eyes. I am all eyes that see. That's creepy. Hazard Blight. Test 5 book. Reduce the difficulty of this test by 1 for each damage on you. So it's a test 3. Are we just going to be even in this? I don't really want to commit any of these cards. I commit a Grave Shovel. Be up 1. That's not bad. I mean, it's bad, but yeah. If you fail, must either take 2 damage or choose the card with the highest printed cost in your hand and discard it. In my hand. Which would be... Which would have been the Grave Shivers Juggle. Grave Digger Shovel. So if I'm committing it to the test, I might as well just say, who cares? I am up 2. Even. -2. Okay, I fail. And we get rid of the Gravedigger Shovel. Perfect. So how much health does this thing have? It has 6 health. And this... It can't make attacks of opportunity. That's nice. I assume... How... Enemy locations. Here we go. Enemy locations cannot be moved by card effects. When instructed to flip location to its enemy location side or vice versa, keep all investigators, enemies, attachments, and tokens on that location. Locations with seal on them are considered sealed and cannot be flipped to their enemy location side by predation tests. An unsealed location has no seals. When an enemy location is defeated, add it to the victory display, leaving behind an empty space. Then, simultaneously, slide each location that was above it in its column down 1 floor to fill that empty space. Place each investigator story asset and enemy that was at the defeated location at the newly moved location. Okay, I was wondering how that was going to happen. So, it has 6 health. My chainsaw does 3 damage at a time. I could potentially kill it in 2. Okay, we also have all this shit. We're gonna let Wilson go first. He is going to attempt to chainsaw. The fight is 4, so we're down 1. Down 1. No, I'm up 2 because this is a tool and it is a skill test. I think we're just going to be up 2. Hopefully fine. Maybe. Please. 0. That is... Well, at first I spend a supply. Then I deal 3 damage to it. Halfway there, living on a prayer. Of course, Kohaku also has his 2 Spectral Ravers. Oh, it's elite. Never mind. He has Armageddon, but that only deals 2 damage. Unless I deal to Cultist. Anyway, we're just going to do it again, up 2. Do it again, up 2. -1, we kill it. Good job, Wilson. So, this gets removed. This gets moved down. Hi, Kohaku. This gets moved down. And we are currently at 1, 2, 3 out of 7 for this. And last action... I want to seal something. So... let's move over here. And then Kohaku can seal that. Okay. So, Kohaku's turn. First, Ediblus. Second, he's going to move. 1. Then he's going to spend the 2 clues to seal it. So we're now at 4. Not too shabby, if I can say so myself. And last action. Why would we want to ready it and flip it over? That just causes more damage. They're going to break the seals, aren't they? Can they break the seals with the thing? Set this token aside. Each... Okay, so, yeah, not yet anyway. And last action. He'll investigate with the glasses. He'll be up 2. Add a curse to the bag. And do we get a curse? I fail. How dare you. That's it for that one. Upkeep. No enemies or no enemy locations. Upkeep. Prescient. He gets haunted. That's bad. I have to go do something real quick, but through the power of video editing, I will be back in an instant. I'm back, baby. So, we left off on the Doom. I definitely forgot to reset the Doom. So, Doom goes to 1. And encounters. Wait, should I have done a predation test at the last one? When the Mythos phase ends, I should have done a predation test. So the predation test is... This is probably going to mess something up, but we'll do it live. Set this token aside. Find the unsealed dormant location nearest to the lead investigator. Flip that location to its enemy location. So he was at sealed locations the entire time, so it's fine. He will go here. Forest, when this is Raquel, make a predation test. Okay. This is set this token aside. Which means the last one is the skull. Each enemy location attacks each investigator at that location. If no attack was made, the lead investigator draws the top card of the encounter deck. Okay. So that's going to happen at the end of this Mythos phase. So anyway. Out the walls. Test 3 agility. If you fail and your location isn't an enemy, it's not. If your location is unsealed and is sealed, discard a card at random from your hand. Whatever. We're just gonna discard a card at random, I guess. Yes. We are destroying a chord at random. Please not the spectrals. 1, 2, 3. Leftmost. Backpack. That's fine. I would like to look for my book or whatever I have in there, but it's whatever. Test 3. For each point you fail by, you must choose one. I am currently even. I am -1, actually. Let's see. It's take a damage, which can only be assigned to an asset you control, so it should have to be him. Take a horror, or discard a chord for random. I don't really care about the damage or the horror because he is still pretty healthy. So do I just go this even? I'll probably be taking 3, though. Yeah, it's fine. If you fail, heal 1 damage. Okay, that's fine. So I'll take 2 damage and a horror. Alright. Okay, this thing has +4 health. So that's 7 health. Can I even kill this? No. Oh, I can use this to flip shit over. Okay. That's good to know. Oh, also predation test. Which is each enemy occasions if no attack was made by this effect or wasn't, a bleeding vegetable draws the top card of the encounter deck. Then return this token each set aside to the predation bag. I remember that time. Aloof Hunter. Did I discard a chord? I did discard a chord. But that would have been at the end. So it's not attacking me yet. Okay. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. How many clues do we have? Like, 7 health is a lot, since I don't have a whole lot of resources. Yeah. Can't make attacks with opportunity. Okay. So first action with this. Well, if he also goes in, we might be able to blow this thing up. Because he has 2 Armageddon. He has Armageddon. So do I want to fight? Or do I want to flip it and then try to seal it? Because I can see now why you would want to take the fast action on this. It doesn't say. It just says ready it and flip it over. So we can reseal these things. We would have to get 4 clues basically to reseal it. Basically these and the ones here. Can we do that in this turn? I don't think so. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That would be just enough to kill it if I hit every time. Okay. We're currently up 1 to this fight. Is this an elite? Of course it's an elite. I mean, do I want to spectral razor it? I could spectral razor it And then do that with the Prescient to get the Spectral Razor back, which is probably a good thing. We'll potentially get it back. I mean, with all the symbols in the bag, it's pretty much a dead shot. Okay, first action. We are going to Spectral Razor. So, add that. So we're up 4 to this. Should be fine. That dealt 2 damage. And then we are going to Armageddon, spending 1 charge. So it gets, we're up 1. We're going to commit Prescient to be up 2, saying a symbol. And we'll commit a Promise of Power too, because we really need to kill this thing. Cultist. -1. If your location is an enemy, exhaust it. Well, I no longer really care about killing it. It is a symbol, so I can return a spell from my discard pile to my hand. Do I get the Spectral Razor, or do I get the Read the Signs? I think we get the Read the Signs since it's exhausted. And what is this thing? Okay, we did that. Did that. And that was an Armageddon, so that's another 2 damage. Okay, and that's it for this one. And then it's your boy's turn. He has Haunted. I forgot about that. Because it's exhausted, I don't really care as much anymore. So we're going to spend 2 to get it exhausted. And then we are going to let's see, that locations, I would be even to this. We're gonna play the old Key Wing for free because it's his thing. And yeah, we kind of want the Miasmic Shadow to be on him, I think, in case it does. We don't want it to attack 2 people twice. So, upkeep. Faye, that's okay. Emergency cast, that's okay. This readies. This is Aloof Hunter. He's just going to stay right there. And Doom goes to 2 out of 5. How many things do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 3 more. It seems like so much. Test 3. If you fail... Oh. Oh, no. I would take a damage and a horror. I really don't want to do that. But I'm not doing this. I would only be even with the Fae. I guess we're taking a damage and a horror. Yep. That stinks. Did I give him a bless last turn? I don't think I did. Test 1 for each point you fail by. You must either... Okay, we're definitely not discarding cards with that thing, yeah. So we're currently even. Nothing I particularly want to commit. So we're just going even. Down 2. Down 3. Okay. So I guess 2 damage and a horror again. Oh, we are so close to dying. So it's our turn. I think I go up there, hit it with my thing. And then he does his turn doing some stuff. Okay, so yeah, first action, he's going to move up. Second action, he's going to attack with the chainsaw. Let's go. So, 3, 4, 5, 6 to 3, up 3. Should be fine. Up 1. Oh, got it. So, this thing is dead. What happens to the tokens for these things? Place each investigator story asset enemy that was defeated at the enemy location to the newly moved location. I guess tokens just get removed. So that's that. We move back here. And he has one more action. Oh, he also has nothing on his chainsaw. Which, I do have something that will put supplies on here in the deck. Whether I can get that is an entirely different thing. We're going to investigate with the old keyring. We're going to spend a matchbox to get -1 to the shroud. So it's 1 to 3, up 2. It's a tool. So up 3. Let's do it. -1. Okay, so we get the clue. And you know what? Let me get rid of an old keyring. We're going to move the last clue down to here just so he doesn't waste a read the signs charge. And that is his turn. Next, it's Kohaku's turn. We're going to add a plus. First action, we're going to move. We are going to read the signs. So 8 to 4, up 4. Or do I do prismatic lens? Nah, we're going to do read the signs. 8 to 4, up 4. Got it. We get 2 clues. And last action, I think we are going to seal this one away. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just one more and we advance the act. Which, with the way our damage is building up, we're probably going to resign as soon as we do that. Wait, he still has one more action, doesn't he? He moved for 1. He read the signs for 2. Yeah, he still's got one more action. I don't have the resources to parlay with that person. Do I just investigate again? We're going to draw. We'll draw for our last action. And weakness. Guts. Okay. Enemy, he's just going to stay there. Upkeep. Prescient. Okay. I don't have any tools in my hand, though, which is slightly annoying. Doom goes to 3 out of 5. And encounter. Did I predation?
Nope.
I couldn't have. I am forgetting this so badly. Do nothing. It's fine. No, it's because it got shuffled in at the end of the last time, right?
Nope.
Yeah. Anyway. We're going to say that's this one because I can't. If there are no enemy locations in play, gain surge. That's terrifying. Hunter, retaliate. It gets plus X health and plus where health is the floor. Okay, so it only has plus 1 health. Fortunately, it's not going to kill me. And he gets Test 5, reduce the difficulty test by 1 for each horror on you, so it's a 2. Oh, that's bad. So we're up 1. I think I have to. I can't risk this thing attacking me. Because if it attacks me, I don't have a good way to get out of it. So yeah, we're gonna commit everything. We're up 1. Up 2. Up 3. Up 4. Please. Please. Yes! Didn't even need it. Do I have a tool? No. Okay, our turn. We have 1 clue. I need 1 more clue, which I can put here. I can get that with the old key ring because it's going to be a difficulty 0. 1, 2, investigate. But he still has to deal with this thing. Is this non-elite? It's non-elite. I have enough to... No, he has to go first. So Wilson's first action is to move. Second action is to move. And third action, he's going to investigate this location with the old key ring. It will be a Shroud 0. So only one thing that will keep me from getting it. And that wasn't it. So I get both the clues. Okay. And now it's Kohaku's turn. He is going to fight with the Spectral Razor. It is 8-4, up 4. It has Retaliate. I'll commit Faye to be up 6. I can't risk dying to this thing. Got it. It is dead. It had 3 health, so no, it was not dead. In fact, this entire turn was a mess. Apologies in advance. The second action, we're going to move down here. Third action, we are going to seal this using his clues. Yeah, and I think I did the predation that shuffled it in last.
Nope.
And this was the predation for this turn. Okay. So, enemies, hunter's going to hunt. We'll move him over here. Upkeep. Kohaku gets the tap. That's fine. Yeah, because he's assuming he survives, he's just going to resign. We're both just going to resign. Ever vigilant. First, we do the encounter because there are 7 locations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go. If there are more seals in play than enemy locations in the victory display, there are. Your efforts to suppress the strange infestation seem to have angered it. A noisome screech shakes the foundation of the house, and the air floods with a fetid stench of something awful down below. Put the set-aside shapeless cellar enemy location into play on the cellar floor as close to the middle as possible. Jesus Christ. Advance to the set-aside Act 2A, the Heart of the House, and remove the Against the House from the game. Oh, we are at the Heart of the House. So let's see what this is first. Force Shroud. Massive Retaliate. Cannot make attached opportunity. It can't be sealed or flipped. After you fail a skill test while investigating, it attacks you. If there are no clues on Shapeless Cellar, add it to the victory display. It has 6 clues. The Heart of the House. If you want to seal the house for guild, you must delve into the loathsome sepulchre below. Clues cannot be discovered from locations with no investigators. If your location is unsealed and dormant, you may, same thing, forced. After an enemy location attacks you, move 1 location at a time to Shapeless Cellar. When the Shapeless Cellar is in the victory display, advance. So we can either deal 10 damage to it. Can we do 10? Not with nothing on the chainsaw. Not with nothing on the chainsaw can we do that. So, next doom goes to 4 to 5. And we do encounters. Test 3. That's fine. Because we're just leaving. We're up 1. We're just up 1. Up 3. That is a success. I could have done the Covenant. Whatever, I'm done. And his turn. Enemy, that's fine. We're definitely not getting it now. Yeah, we're cutting our losses. We sealed most of it away. I don't think we're going to do this one. If I had things on my chainsaw and we weren't both nearly dead, I would definitely try, but I don't think it's going to work. Should I give it the... he can't attack. He doesn't have anything to attack with. Can I get... I can't get 6 clues. Unless I get really lucky. Oh no, this only... I have to exhaust it to discover 2. 4... I can't reduce it to 0. So, yep, we are just going to resign. The grandfather clock is stopped at 11:13. Is there some significance to that? Anyway, resign. I am taking the coward's way out. I probably could have... I don't think I've ever done a codex, except to save your boy. Oh, we didn't do the predation. This could kill us. Each enemy location attacks each investigator at that location. If no attack was made by the effect, the investigator draws the top card of the encounter deck. So we will do that before I quit. Swarm of rats. Yeah, definitely resign. Okay. So we sealed some of it away. No resolution was reached. An awful clamor resounds through the house as the walls close in, threatening to collapse. To consume you like prey. Terrified, you burst through the front door and flee. We proceed to Resolution 2. Miskatonic Survey, June 1926. Members Marquis, Musgrave, et al. Survey of Hemlock House complete. Organism defies comprehension. You could say that again. Colony of octopodal and gastropodal species infested the entire house. Creatures appear to have evolved in the house proper. Further observations need. 1 elder thing from the predation bag. Return any remaining things, elder things tokens, in the predation bag to the chaos bag. Well, there's only the 1, so we're good on that. If the investigators found little Sylvia, I did not. Sorry. Check the victory display and the number of seals in play. There were 7. If there are 8 or more seals in play, if there are 8 or more enemy locations in the victory display, we don't get anything. Not even. Whatever. Each investigator earns a victory equal to the victory X, which is frickin' 0. At least we had 5 from the prelude. In the area survey, well, we're down to 1. We are down to the dawn of the final day. If it is day 3, turn to prelude the final evening. I will see you at the final evening. This doesn't look ominous. There's a lot of shit for this one. Okay. Well, see y'all next time. Take care. Bye.